It's still surprising, isn't it? That even now, after all the life you've lived, after all the heartbreaks, lessons, wins, and losses, there are still people who don't understand the difference between presence and purpose. Some people only show up when you're broken, when you're drowning, when you've lost something or someone, when you're crying in the dark, or when life has punched you in the gut. And we confuse that. We confuse their attendance to our low point as loyalty. We mistake their reactions to our crisis as a sign they will also clap during our celebrations. But it doesn't work like that. Some people are addicted to your struggles. They are drawn to your wounds because your pain makes them feel useful. Your failure makes them feel needed. Your losses make them feel superior. And your downfall gives them something to talk about. You see, showing up for your pain is easy for them. It gives them a role. It gives them a story to tell. It puts them at the center without having to clap for someone else's light. But when you win, when you glow, growing, or better still, winning, they fall silent. Suddenly they disappear. Suddenly they don't know what to say. Because saying congratulations requires grace. It requires humility. It requires love that's free from envy. And a heart that can celebrate others without feeling small. Some people don't have that. They'll test you, a long paragraph when your heart is broken. They'll call you non-stop when you've lost your job. They'll offer prayers and condolences when things fall apart. But when you publish that book, when you graduate, when you launch that business, when you post that engagement photo, silence. No text, no call, no applause. And it hurts. Because deep down you thought they were your friends. Deep down you thought they were real. You thought the way they showed up when life was hard meant they'll show up when life was good, right? Yes, the truth. Some people would rather say I'm sorry than say I'm proud of you. Some people feel more comfortable when you're low than when you're leveling up. Because your elevation reminds them of their stagnation. Your growth triggers the part of them they've ignored. And your wins threaten the excuses they've been telling themselves for years. But don't let that confuse you anymore. Don't let their absence at your celebration ruin the joy you've worked so hard to earn. Don't beg for support. Don't shrink your success. Because your life is not a tragedy for them to mourn. It's a victory to be witnessed. And if they can't be there to clap when you rise, they don't deserve a front row seat when you fall. You deserve love that celebrates you out loud. People who show up with cake and candles, not just tissues and tears. And those people exist. But you've got to stop confusing loyalty in crisis with loyalty in life. Because true loyalty is consistent. It shows up when there is no audience, no drama, no disaster, just joy. Let this be the season where you fix it. Look around. Who's really clapping? Who celebrates you when there is nothing broken? Who honors your becoming, not just your breaking? You'll be surprised how few remain. But that's okay. Because real ones don't need a crisis to love you. They don't need your pain to connect. They don't need your downfall to feel valuable. They celebrate your healing. They honor your wins. They speak your name in rooms full of opportunity. So yes, it's still surprising that people confuse showing up during storms with showing up in the sun. But not anymore. Now you know. Now you see it. And now you rise anyway.